Hello everyone, it's 9:15 Eastern Standard Time. This is what we get on quarantine, yeah. I have not been to the store since, the lockdown. And so my husband's actually on a diet, but he decided that he would buy cereal, which I love cereal. I eat Raisin Bran, I eat mostly non-sugar cereals, and a lot of times I'll eat oatmeal in the morning. So, so this is what my husband is. He bought it for the kids. He didn't buy it for himself. He doesn't even like cereal, but I just thought that was funny. And I just thought, I'm going to save that. I'm going to save that as a prop because it's really colorful and yeah. I am actually sending a message to a friend who might come. All right. Hi, Casey. Yeah. So today I am going to do my giveaway. Okay. I am going to draw for my giveaway whoever comes into the live during my chit chat here. I will write your name on a piece of paper. And if you're in the chat box and if you see that I missed someone, please let me know. So I have Casey and I have Stephanie. Hello, Stephanie. Thank you for coming. And Mindy, thank you for coming. I think Danny's on her way. So what I'm going to do is you only have to come to this live. There's no other stipulations. It just gets too confusing when you make too many. Oh, I need my microphone set. I'm sorry. Ah! I hope you heard anything I just said. All right. Sorry about that, guys. I don't even know if my headset is picking up the mic or if it's just my computer. So we could hear. Okay. So it's probably my computer's probably picking up. It's been going back and forth. Like, I don't know if it's my computer or if it's, what is going on. I wonder if I click on this. Okay, that mutes it, but I thought maybe I would have a choice. Okay, it sounds good. Awesome. So I have Danny, and whoever comes to this live gets their name in the hat. Luann, thank you for coming. Luann. I know that sometimes I have people that watch later. And but it'll just be the people that actually come to the live that I will put in the hat. So hopefully I don't do anybody twice. Wow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's one I'm missing. Okay. I've got Kelly, Luann, Mindy, Stephanie, Danny, and Casey. All right. So if you are here and you haven't typed in the chat box, please let me know. So I started out with the Lucky Charms. I just thought that was really cute. Now I wore this today because I had some students did the animal unit and I just wanted to show you guys. I thought it would be fun for something a little different. Happy Saturday. Laura J. I'm going to put Laura J because I think we have a couple different Lauras that come to the lives now. I think there's a Laura H. I need to get to know everybody a little better. So Laura J, your name is in the hat. So I will be writing the names in the hat and putting, there's Laura J, Laura, there's a Laura H too. All right. So how were your classes? My classes were all right. I mean, today was kind of a worky day. It wasn't one of those like really fun, amazing days. It was a worky day. Okay, so my first class today was a TOEFL primary, and there was a lot of reading. This girl didn't really know the definitions of the words. Like if I said something off topic, she had no idea what I was saying. But she could read. She had good pronunciation, but she didn't really know what the words meant. And this was a really long passage that you're supposed to find the key words. So on the TOEFL, I don't know how many of you are doing TOEFL primaries, but there's a type of lesson where you have to there's a really long passage. And thank you, Mindy. There's a really long passage, but you have to teach them to read the question and look for the key words. So that was kind of confusing because she couldn't really understand my directions. So that's the worst when they don't study the words ahead of time. Yeah. And so fortunately, I had this kid one time before. I think there were like 13 slides and we didn't even get to the last one. So I knew what to do. I looked ahead of it and I knew I'm not going to be reading through, excuse me, I'm not going to read through the passage. I'm going to just have her read through the questions. And then I'm going to, have her just look for the keywords. And I really coached her through the whole thing. And then there's 2 sections that are audio. And so I made sure I had enough time to do those audio sections, and she had to redo those twice. So that worked out. I had enough time. I finished everything, but I just felt like she really didn't know what she was doing. She needs more help, like just learning English. So I don't know. I don't know what I did do the feedback. I can't remember exactly what I wrote, but I'm just telling you, if you get one of those TOEFL primaries, make sure you go through the entire lesson. Make sure that your pacing is okay so that you can get through everything. Don't try to read everything. If it says just look for keywords, look for keywords because you're not going to have time to do all of it. Then I had couple IT problems today. I ended up using my iPad at the end of classes, my last 2 classes. I couldn't tell if it was my computer or if it was what was going on. I think it was the students' end, but it was in and out, in and out, in and out. It was just crazy. And my second to the last at 8 a.m. was a boy that I teach him exclusively twice a week about, and he just did not want to read today, and he was just playing with toys and he was looking down. I tried everything and I was just like, oh, this is not fun. And then my last class was my kid that's all IT problems, and he like clicks off the screen, he puts something in front of the screen, but he reads very well. He reads very well. He's very capable, but I think he's just bored. I think they're just getting tired of the whole staying home thing like we are. So my morning was a little rough. I had 5 classes. I usually have 6. I had 1 open slot, but I ended up closing it out because I'm like, I don't care. I don't want a short notice today. I'll just do one less class. But I did get a short notice yesterday. I got a starlight. Has anybody done a starlight trial? Those are interesting. That's a great idea of a way to help struggling students. Yeah. I closed my 1 open slot for this morning. Yeah. Oh, good for you. So, I had a starlight trial, and oh, really? It was my first one, and she was pretty good. Like, she was an older student. She didn't really know the vocabulary at the beginning of the lesson, but by the end of the lesson, she remembered all of the words like crab, whale, turtle, that kind of stuff. And so I still had a lot of time left. Now, those say that you end between 20 and 25 minutes. Hello, Cindy. Oh, I'm going to put your name in. If I don't have your name in, make sure if somebody new comes up, let me know. Cindy. So if you it says you can stop early for the starlight trials, and it said if you stop early there'll be choices, And I pressed finish and I didn't see any choices. So I was like hoping, I think I ended at like 23 minutes or something like that. So I was hoping, I hope they just give me the full pay and everything and I don't get in trouble for ending it early. But it didn't have any choices when I pressed finish. But it said that you can end between 20 and 25 minutes. But even with that, I ended up, since I knew she knew the vocabulary really well, I went all the way back to the beginning and went through the story another time. And then I did it with like more expression and everything. So we kind of went through the trial twice and we still ended up a couple minutes early. So it's kind of short. I did get another conversion this week, but I don't know which one it was yet. I've taught a few trials this week, so that's cool. I'm excited about that because I've been with the company almost 2 years and I have never really done trials except for the last couple months. So I'm glad to be doing a few trials anyway. So making it now, Kelly. Oh, good. Okay, so I wanted to, any other comments about classes today? I did 5 classes this morning. I have 4 classes tonight. Usually I do like 4 on Friday night, 4 on Saturday night. I did 3 last night and boy was I tired. I was like, I usually will do the classes here and then I'll move over to my chair and sit down and do the feedback. And I was falling asleep in my chair. And it was just, I was just like, I'm just doing quick feedback. I don't care if it's too short. I'm just going to do the feedback, get it done and get it over with. And sometimes that's how I do it. Like, I don't try to make all the feedback perfect because sometimes I just like get it done. And so, I have 5 tonight. My first 2 were tricky this morning. Yeah, so it's hard when they are like what some people call struggle bus classes. So yeah, in other news, yeah, Christy Carter has tested positive for the COVID-19, which I'm really sad about. I know she was trying to avoid it. I was supposed to go see her at Journey in March, and she seems to be okay. She's been on, like, she's made a few videos to tell people that she has it. I think she's concerned more for people that she's come in contact with than herself at this point. I don't know how many days she thinks she has had it for. I saw her online today. Okay, so Danny's making a GoFundMe. Awesome. I saw her online today, and I think she was saying she was teaching her classes, even though she still didn't feel good. So I don't know how long she thinks she's had it for. So yeah, I haven't been around anybody, and my husband's been in and out. He's been going to work, but he works like he drives a truck, so he will probably touch things that other people have touched. He does do the shopping right now. I'm off the entire day. Woohoo, I need one day off a week. Yeah. I hear ya. I mean, I'm like getting up and I'm like, I just don't want to do this today. I want a day off, but when I'm scheduling classes, I just want all the classes because I'm trying to just put the money aside because you just don't know what's coming up. So, okay, so Danny's doing a GoFundMe. Awesome. And, Christy's been there for a lot of people. So, she is a very special person to everyone. So thank you guys for your support. I think that's so awesome how we can support one another through the hard times. And I don't know. I don't know about you guys, but I've been reading the news and I know in New Hampshire we are our motto for our state is called live free or die, honestly. And, a lot of people are getting tired of the lockdown because, if doctors and nurses can go to the hospital, we can take precautions and go back to work because a lot of people are losing money, losing their companies. People are getting really cranky. Um, This is a true story. I made some masks for a couple in my church. They're older, and her husband has been in the military, so he's not a wimp at all. But he is older, and yeah. And so he went to Walmart. They went to Walmart together. They bought some plastic gloves, and he took a box of plastic gloves, put it in his cart, and then he was looking at something. He said he was less than 3 feet away from this his cart, and this guy walked by and took the box of gloves out of his cart. And he had a cane, and he just raised his cane and said, "Excuse me, these are mine. I picked those up off the shelf." And the guy was like, "Oh," and he did put it back. And he's like, "Where did you get these?" And he's like, "Well, if you're really fast, you might find some on that shelf down there." So, I mean, I've been at Walmart where I'm looking at stuff and my purse will be there, and nobody's really tried to take my purse. Nobody really bothers me at Walmart, but I just in New England, we're pretty standoffish. Like, people aren't very friendly. They don't even hardly talk to each other at the store. So for somebody to walk up and just grab something out of your cart, especially an elderly person, I'm like, seriously, isn't that why we're on lockdown? We are on lockdown to protect the elderly people. And now the younger people who are on lockdown to help the older people are stealing out of their cart. Like, it makes no sense. Um, I've been sick with respiratory. Ooh, been rough. No fever. I have testing equipment with natural remedies. Garlic is what it's called for. Yeah, I've heard that zinc and whatever they have in Schweppes ginger ale, but I guess you can't find any of that. And vitamin D. Luann, have you been tested, or won't they test you because you don't have a fever? Yeah. So I know that Christy, they called around so that she could find some place to be tested. I haven't, and online it says if you have a fever, you can test. Yeah. So around here, they're not really testing either. I know a kid, a young guy, he's probably 30 now, kid. Both of his parents tested positive. He was also sick, but they did not test him. And I guess they just assume that he has it because both of his parents have it and he lives with them and stuff. But it's just kind of weird how they're saying these exact numbers and yet they're not really testing everyone. So I don't really like that part of it. So anyway, on to the next thing. So pray for Christy Carter. And I wanted to share 5 ways that you can 5 ways that you can hide a yawn. Okay, so maybe you guys know more than I do, but one way would be really good is if you use your whiteboard. You could put your whiteboard up and so that's one. Another way you could use your phone. Like, if you do Google Slides, you can hold your phone up to the camera and that can cover the camera and you can get a yawn in. Or you could even like go hiding off the screen like this. That's 3. Another one could be, are you happy today? Oh, I'm happy. Use a smiley face. Or you could use a prop. Any kind of prop, whatever you're giving out for a prop that day will work. So there's 5 ways. I'm sure there's more. If you saw Yvonne's video about how many 20 ways to use an apple, or was it 50? I mean, it was a lot. It was really cute. So like under, over. You could even get an apple. You could get an apple and stick it in front of the camera. Ooh, are you hungry? Hungry? Yeah. So the you could probably think of more, right? I smile, yawn. Yeah, sometimes I'll like Yeah, I think my mornings, like 5 a.m.s are the worst. There are more things going around. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff going around, and we don't even know. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of the whole COVID thing. I'm ready to just wear, like, just give me the doctor's outfit. Like, I'll wear a robe, I'll wear a mask, I'll wear everything, and just let me do my thing. I don't even care about going anywhere, honestly. I just don't want to be told I can't go anywhere. I want to go see my grandkids. My poor daughter's suffering because she has little kids and she needs a break. So anyway, those that was my next thing. My next topic of discussion, I wanted to talk. How many of you can raise your hand? How many of you saw Kristen's classroom? I know that Casey was there helping out with the Kristen's classroom where she shared about her three was it a 3 apple review that she got? And I was like, really? She got a 3 apple review? Wow. So I was kind of interested in what she had to say about it. And I guess what happened was she used her cat as a prop, and the parent didn't really like it. And the parent, the parent made a big discussion about it, how it was unprofessional, and how there were other things in there. So I just wanted to comment because I got a 3 apple review once also. And I can't remember if I did a video on this or not. I have 3 videos on Some Days Are Hard, and I can't remember if I made a video or not, but I think I was going to make a video, but I didn't. And so one of them was some days you get some bad apples, right? Out of all of my apples right now, I have, I'm getting close to 1,000. I'm trying. I'm putting in, please leave feedback. Please leave feedback. My friend Sophia left 4 feedbacks, and I'm up to 968 excellence, 974 overall. I have 5 good and 1 unsatisfactory. My unsatisfactory got overturned. And my unsatisfactory, the person said that I didn't use a reward. And I went back and watched the whole video. I used a reward. The video was fine. Like, I've gotten 5 apples for videos just like it. And I didn't see anything wrong with it, honestly. I didn't use an animal. I didn't do anything weird. It was just fine. I don't know what the parent was talking about. So, Laura H, awesome. And so I sent in a ticket and I just told them that, you know, that they gave me a 3 apple, and I went back and reviewed the slides. I did use a reward, and right away they overturned it. Now, I watched Andrew, the guy with the funny hat. He evidently he sent in a ticket to Vipkid, and they said that they gave him a lot of information. So if you find his video, I can't repeat everything he said because I don't remember everything. But one thing he said was that the parents only see the last 15 days of your score, which I thought was interesting. So even if you get a review from 2 months ago, it doesn't really show up on your score. So, but anyway, when I did the 3 apple, they just wrote right back and said, "You're fine. It's invalidated." The only thing I don't like is that they leave it on your score, like it's there, but they said it was invalidated. But so I know that, and I don't think the parents can see all of that. But the 4 apple reviews I don't really like either, but you can't get 4 apple reviews invalidated. The thing I wanted to talk about with Kristen, and I'm sure she's not going to watch this video, but you guys can know. You could tell her if you see her, Casey, that I didn't really like the letter they sent back from Vipkid. like, maybe you shouldn't be smoking and you shouldn't be drinking and you shouldn't be sleeping during class. Like, wouldn't you get fired for that? Do we not get fired for that? Or, wouldn't we get in more trouble from the company if I'm sitting here smoking during class or sleeping during class? I mean, and I thought it was sad that they assumed that Kristen needed that help, but I know in my mind when I was watching the video, when I was watching her video, I was thinking, I don't know. I kind of doubt that they really watched the entire video, and it's an automated response. Exactly. And I think that right now, because we have fewer firemen, they probably have certain things that they send. When this happens, send this. When this happens, sends this. I think when I first started, I'm almost 2 years. I remember I had a problem with a kid that, you know, went to the bathroom and came back not dressed properly. And I got a really nice note back, like, I'm sorry that happened. This is what you can do if it happens again. Like, it was really nice. It looked like part of it might have been copy pasted, but part of it seemed like it was very personal. And I think that that's the way it was. And I think right now they probably have, less people doing more stuff. So, yeah, so they told her it was invalidated, but they also gave her tips and, like, these are the things you shouldn't do in class, and if you need more help in this area, do this and that kind of thing. So, it was interesting. I didn't feel like they really knew who she was, because I mean, she seems like her videos are very professional and everything she does seems very top notch. So I kind of would trust her that it was professional and she did do a good job. And yeah, so I just wanted to comment on that because I did get a 3 apple review, and I just was like, I was upset about it at first. And you just do have to remember that some parents are stricter than others. And for me, it seems like the parents of the younger kids are maybe more strict because they have higher expectations. Like the kids I had today that were hard, I think the parents are just like, whatever happens, they're not going to get mad about it because they know they're kids and they're not like expecting the world right now, And so, yeah, but it can happen. So keep that in mind and know what you're going to do if it does happen. I have a tiny globe, but it needs to show Taiwan correctly as part of China and Hong Kong. Only good map is from the company. Yeah, I don't use any maps that have China in them. I do have a globe, but when I show it, I don't know if it's right here. I use it for my trial classes. Uh-oh, here it is. I usually get it out when I'm doing my trial classes because I use this as the blue ball right here. And but I don't show China for very long because I don't know if the colors are right. And I'm not putting up I'm not putting up a map of China because I'm sure I tried printing out the one there is a map on the portal, and they say you can use this map, but I tried printing it out and it didn't work. Okay, Laura H. I'm trying to see if I have 13 watchers. I don't know who Game Hub is. So anyway, that's all I had for today for that. And I did want to share a reward that I have been doing this week that was really fun. I got some stickers from the dollar store a long time ago, and they were farm stickers like this. And what I did was I laminated them. Thank you guys. I laminated these, and so what I'm doing right now is I'm saying this is a farm, and this can work for kids in any level, any age, you can use it as extension, or you can use it. I own a shop for gaming. Oh, wow, cool. And so this is the farm. And so I use this sticky tack stuff to put it up. I don't have magnets on everything. And I just put it up like this. And I tell the kid that we're going to build a farm. And then I have all of my farm animals in here. So I will take out like 2 of them and say, do you want a horse or a chicken or a rooster? I don't know if that's a chicken or a rooster, but okay. And then they'll tell me, oh, I want a horse. So then you just put up the horse, and then I just go along and build it up. And then I have all different things in here. I got these from the dollar store. I think you've probably seen these at the dollar store. Instead of using them as stickers, I just laminated them. And I thought they were really cute. And the kids have really enjoyed it. And here's the pig farmer. And at the end, you can put the sun on. You can put this little thing on. And it works really well. And so one day when things get better, I might get some more like that of different styles. But this is my build a farm. And I also use this for my granddaughter when she does her lesson. Thank you. I don't think we have any gamers in here, but I'm sure they will find you if they are looking. That's true. I'm not a gamer, but I was looking at getting a gaming computer because I want to make videos, and I just have a MacBook Pro, which is like, and I was trying, and I had an HP, and I was doing a lot of research, and I was told I should get a gaming computer because they have really good graphics. So I sort of was looking at gaming computers, but I got my MacBook Pro fixed, and now we have COVID-19, so I'm saving my money. So that's the story for me. So anyway, today I am giving away a VIP Kid whiteboard. And I am also giving away a vinyl name tag of your choice. And so I have a few different styles that I'm working on. If you have an idea of what you want, then you can let me know and I can work it up for you, send you a picture. You can let me know if you like it, and then we'll go from there. So kind of like custom made, personalized. Thank you. Oh, thank you, Danny. You liked my farm stickers? So we just build a farm, and all of the kids have liked it. And even if you use it 2 times in a row, you know, it's a different scene. I have a sun, I have an apple tree, basket, apple basket, grass. I have grass and hearts. And I usually, like I said, I usually use my sticky tack. I have sticky tack here, and what I do is I make little balls. Like this is what I'll do like when the kids are reading or something. I'll be below here making little balls, and then I just put them out on the side of my desk here, and then I have like enough for at least 5 rewards or more. I just put little balls next to here. I have more in my drawer somewhere. Yeah. So I tried it when I run out, I try to just go get more. And that's cheaper than magnets. I do like the magnets, but I don't have enough for everything. Can't have too many work shirts. Yeah. I love the farm reward. I'm giving an Easter basket this weekend. The students seem to love it. Oh, that's a good idea too. Yeah. I got gaming headphones the teacher Amanda Panda recommended in Casey's interview, and I love them. Highly recommended. Yeah. I have noticed the really good quality of the sound for people that have those gaming headsets. Yeah. And even my students, I had one student, a trial student, a little girl, and she had a gaming headset, and they're sort of big, but the sound was really good. Now these are Logitech, and these were recommended. These are like a $20 pair. These were recommended, but that's good to know, Mindy. I've really been thinking that upgrading on the headset. Now I have a MacBook Pro, and I have this one is a USB port, but there's also a port for um, like a straight thing. What does yours have? Is yours is it a USB or is it a plug-in, like a straight plug-in thing? Yeah, that might be something I might look into also. And hers were wireless, right? So she probably has the USB with the wireless. Yeah. Mindy, you're going all out. That's awesome. All right, so it is just about time for the drawing. Who is going to win? All right, let me go ahead and say the names. And if there's someone that I'm missing, please let me know. I don't see Evelyn here today. Oh, Evelyn. I saw she was making a video. Maybe something come up. Laura H. Cindy Pummer. Casey. Laura J. Kelly. Luann. Mindy. Stephanie. Danny, of course. Danny won my whiteboard the last time, and that one's blank. Anybody else I'm missing? Whoops. Uh-oh. Got a little too aggressive there. Okay, so this is my hamburger hat, and I'm going to choose... Oh, Candy! Candy! Oh, let's stick you in there. Candy. All right, here we go. Hey, Amy Lou. Oh my goodness, Amy Lou. Hello. I'm just about getting ready to do my drawing. Good to see you. Thank you for coming by. Now, did you guys see my my masks? I really love the new design of the mask that I was making. They're much easier to make. If you do not have a mask, please let me know. I am done making all the orders that I had so far. I figured I'm just going to just make a bunch, and as people need them, they can let me know. Julie Ann, do you teach? Julianne, are you a VIP Kid teacher? I am doing a drawing for a VIP Kid whiteboard. Yeah, I like how you put them on over your head. Yeah. Actually, I used them all up. I was going to demonstrate. Oh, you're not, Julianne? Do you want a whiteboard? Because I'm doing a drawing for a whiteboard and a vinyl name tag. Yeah. The whiteboard, if you don't get it from me, it is available on the VIP Kid website, and it is really, I really like it. It's a little bit sturdier than the dollar store one, and it's, you know, it kind of, thank you guys. Laura, wow, everybody's coming in at the end. Yeah, I don't know what happened. It froze for a second there. It froze there for a second. Yeah, I think everybody's was frozen. Okay, Laura R. So we have a Laura H and a Laura L and a Laura R. And Julie Ann, I don't know if she's interested. Oh, I'm not familiar with this. I wonder how you surfed into my channel. That's cool. Thank you for coming by. Okay. We are VIP Kid teachers. If you want to know more information, if you have a 4-year degree in anything, it can be any major. As long as you have a 4-year degree, then you can teach for VIP Kid online. And even though we're on lockdown, all of us are, oh good. So all of us are VIP Kid teachers. So you can message me. My email is normancindy@gmail.com. Yeah, you can teach for VIP Kid. online and you can make money. So like this morning, I taught from 6 a.m. to 9 a.m. I taught 5 classes in that time, so that's about $50. And then tonight I'll do 4, so that's $40. So today I'll make $90. Math. Ooh, that's my major. So you could use the whiteboard. You could totally use the whiteboard, and you could use the vinyl name tag if I call your name. All right, so guys, I'm going to have to call out the names again just to make sure I have everybody. Cindy Pummer, Amy Lou, Danny, Laura H, Candy. I want to give you all this thing. Luann, I hate just picking one. Laura J, Mindy, Casey, Kelly, Laura R, and Stephanie. Yeah, message me. She's not from America. Oh, you're not from America or Canada? Do you have an Native American accent? Oh, that's so funny. Okay. Yeah, and if you get the whiteboard, I can't really send it out of the country, I don't think right now. So, okay. Let's pick one. All right, Candy. Yeah. Well, thank you for coming to my channel. You can definitely find out some good information from us. Okay. Oh my goodness, Casey, you win! Wow. Okay, so Julianne lives in Canada, so she's eligible. Okay, ready? Casey, you win! You win, Casey. Awesome. 15 watchers. Thank you. Thank you for the thumbs up, guys. So Casey, wow, I think I have your address. So you get a whiteboard and you also get a decal of your choice. And the only thing is we can't really do the logo. So that has to be worked on. Like I would type out like VIP Kid, but I don't want to use their exact logo because I'm afraid that that's against the rules. So high five, Casey. Yeah, high five. So anyway, I just want to thank you guys all for coming. Thank you for coming to my channel. It's still frozen for you, Kelly? Really? Oh, wow. Huh. I don't know. It's not frozen for me. Is it frozen for everyone else? So if you guys do want a vinyl name tag, I am doing selling them for like $5.